Respected guests and respected Swamiji and members of the Amrita family on the stage, respected members of the dynamic faculty group of various departments, respected parents and the students who are in the limelight today. Namah Shivaya and welcome. When you want to have a good cup of coffee or tea, when I say good cup of coffee or tea, I'm a bit scared about my language because there are some very senior teachers and faculty sitting in the front row. I don't want to name few of them, but I'm specifically scared of Professor Appukuttan sir because of his subject he has been teaching, which is English. Probably he might say that, Menon, is it correct to say that a good cup of coffee, that shows the cup is good, not necessarily the coffee be good. So probably you should be saying that a cup of good coffee or tea is what you should have said. That is what the presence of senior faculties, to name only one here and many more, does to not only students but the faculties of the college. We have to be on our toes, we have to polish, we have to sharpen whatever we speak, either in the classrooms or in a public domain or on a stage like this. Coming back to the cup of good tea. If you want to have a cup of good tea, you, depending upon your financial resources and the currency notes in your wallet, you choose right from Taj Residency to Le Meridian or even Rapai's Chayakada at Palarivattam. You go there to have a good cup of tea because your expectations of a good cup of tea is legitimate because you are paying for it. Companies who come for campus recruitment to educational institutions have the same expectation as you have about the cup of tea. Those people who come to any of the campuses would like you to be the cup of tea. You are the cup of tea whom they can serve to their clients. So from that point of view, they pay you. They want to see that you serve them as well as they think you should. In making a good cup of tea, probably 3-4 ingredients go into it. Basically the tea leaf or the dust tea, you, the students. The second factor could be water. I will compare water to the overall education you have received right from your LKG, UKG to things, education you have received, though it cannot be termed, it is not seen in that way, from your parents, from the family, from the society, from the religious setups with which you have been associated with. That is water, that is education in general. The next component could be milk. Both are liquid in form, all right, but milk is more concentrated. Milk is what you get from here, probably in the form of visual media, in the form of information technology, in the form of accounting or commerce. A combination of these three in you, the tea leaf, the water, overall education, and the milk which you get from here in the form of concentrated subjects, is a cup of tea. But there is one small thing which makes a tea complete. That is probably very low in quantity, unlike water or milk. But unless you are an acute diabetic patient, you ought to have some sugar in the tea. Then only the sugar becomes tasty. That sugar comes in the form of imparting those skills which are beyond or above or even equal to, in depending on cases, on other than subject related skills. That is you as a person. Companies, when we were working, I was from the industry, when we were working, selection to companies was dependent on the knowledge of the subject domain for which you were being selected. Now probably things are different. You may be probably in certain areas, what you as a person may matter 70%, and the subject knowledge, provided you have cleared the aptitude test, it may be only 30 or 40. So from that point of view, Amrita Vishwavidyapeetham, Amrita University, to my knowledge, probably the only one in South India, and probably all over India, I cannot authentically say, is the only one in university where they, without having a stepmotherly attitude, has this aspect of adding the sugar to the whole mix of tea, like you, which you will be served, which you will be serving to the company. From that point of view, we have a dedicated department called Learning and Development. One of them, subsidiaries of that, would be Training and Life Skills and Soft Skills, which includes verbal, mathematical aptitude and life skills. So a combination of these three, the water, the overall education, the milk, the subject domain knowledge, and the inputs which you get as a faculty, as a person, on those skills which are required on the day-to-day job in a company, and for an overall development of you as a personality. That is what Amrita offers in a dedicated manner during the 3rd, 4th and the 5th semester for the undergraduates, and in certain semesters for the postgraduates too. I had attended and trained the trainers program of Infosys, for which I think the only one Arts and Science college was invited, and luckily I represented was Amrita School of Arts and Science. The rest of the 40 people who had attended were from, 5 of them were doctorates from various engineering colleges from Tamil Nadu and Karnataka, the program which I attended. So that shows the value Amrita University in toto and individually Arts and Science colleges has. Why I mentioned about stepmotherly attitude is the flagship companies, flagship study units of a university will be mostly business management and engineering if they form a part of the university. Here, that being given the due value, equal weightage is given to Arts and Science. So from that point of view, I think your choice of this college is valuable. You have taken a good decision. Now, during the making of this tea, probably you are now, as you sit here, I may compare it to a packet of tea, you are enclosed in your own comfortable area, probably in an aluminum steel foil, and packed and brought. Here for you to develop yourself, probably the faculties here may have to tear that packet a little and make you come out, little. Maybe we'll have to use a scissors with certain of you to cut from the packet which you are enclosing yourself and come out a little. We have training programs for that. And the second thing would be, in the process of making the tea, making you a tea which can be served, there may be a bit of warming up. There may be a bit of boiling, though not for a long time. A bit of boiling may take place depending upon the strength of the tea leaf, you. If you are a wheat beak, probably we may not boil you that much, but we will see that you stand along with the others, which is considered to be good by the companies. So from that point of view, we will go on a journey. No coach, no trainer tells you, gives you anything. If Nambiar has coached P.T. Usha, Nambiar has contributed only in finding out, in letting P.T. Usha know what is the strength she had. The rest of what he would have done is editing and pasting and probably pouring a little bit of water to a plant. If Greg Chappell can coach a cricket team comprising of Rahul Dravid and Tendulkar and the likes of seniors, what is it that Greg Chappell does to the team? Nothing. He identifies certain weak areas and strong areas and guides them properly. It is just an editing and pasting, and that's what we will do here from the point of view. In my opinion, you will have to identify your strengths than probably a weakness. We let you, through our training program, identify your strength and make that strength more stronger. In that process is what we aim at. We want you with us throughout the journey of 3 years, as the seniors have been experiencing it. And I remember an advertisement of Taj tea, which I suddenly remembered, which was the advertisement shows Allah Rakha playing on the tabla, and at the end of it, the voice over in a movie ad comes and says, "Wah, Sahab, wah." So he says, "Wah, Sahab mat boliye, wah, Taj boliye." It is because of that I am playing the tabla. So when a campus recruitment takes place here, and when they go back, they should be able to say, "Wah, Amrita, wah, kya candidate said." That is what we will do with your cooperation. And I wish you all the best in achieving that, both as individuals for you and for this college. Thank you.